As soon as the world evolves, science progress advances, humankind improves. And so business have to do. If you don't improve, your competitor surely will. And this is the infinite loop of continuous improvement. Business may improve in many different ways: slower, faster, deeply, or superficially. From the most basic try and error approach to more complicated and scientific methodologies. In between, there's the concept of infinite continuous improvement loop, which offers a simplified and yet systematic way for business improvements. How does it work? Well, first of all, it offers the concept of a never-ending story. You improve once, you have to improve twice, and forever, which fits the idea of continuous improvement. Bear in mind, competitors will always seek for improvements for their side as well. It all starts with clarity around your targets. What I have to achieve, what should I improve, which indicators will offer me the metrics to measure my progress. Assuming that we are talking about an industrial business, this clarity is typically given by key performance indicators, aka KPIs. Once I know them, I need to be conscious about what is preventing my KPIs to be at the level I need. In industrial processes, losses are the enemy to fight. To fight an enemy, it is necessary to know it. This is why the second step of infinite loop is to promote the losses deployment, an exercise in which losses are divided into attackable pieces, which will be prioritized and systematically approached. How to attack these attackable losses? Well, in the third step of infinite loop, it is time to use the right medicine for the right illness. If the loss is simple and you more or less know the way to address it, use the Nike approach. Keep it simple, be brave, and just do it. If the loss is somehow more complicated and you don't know the way out, be humble to admit you don't know what you don't know. Put a multidisciplinary team under the discipline of a PDCA, for instance. Let them run the show. Encourage them to go after the real root causes of the problem and go for an eradication. If the loss you're addressing to is a chronic one and even multidisciplinary teams will not get you out of this, it is time to use more sophisticated tools, such as Six Sigma, PM analysis, or design of experiments. Although sophisticated, they're all available and perfectly usable under the right coach of an expert. The universal law of entropy is also valid for business, meaning if you do nothing, things will deteriorate naturally. This is all about the fourth step of infinite loop. Once you have found out the root causes, if you don't want the loss to come back again, standardize and maintain the process. Keep the conditions as determined by the team that has worked in the problem. Be unnegotiable about it, and your problem will not bother you anymore. In an industrial environment, there are many ways to promote standardization. The concept of autonomous maintenance, coming from TPM, is a very good one. Operators are empowered to look after their machines and, in a disciplined way, to keep predetermined conditions under control, preventing losses. Close the loop for another round of improvement. Start over again, checking if the level of your KPIs is good enough for your business. Normally they are not, so set a new level and go for another round in the infinite loop. The infinite loop can aggregate several different methodologies: TPM, Lean Manufacturing, Six Sigma, 5Whys, FMEA, and others. The main ingredients that put them all together are humbleness to admit there might be always better way to do, willingness to respect everybody's opinion and at the same time points everybody to the direction where to go, relentless discipline to do today better than yesterday, and tomorrow better than today.